only mode.
Hello, JasonX here, and first off, I just want to welcome you guys to the SqueezeMobi webinar. We're extremely excited to have you on board, and can you hear me okay?
All right, couple people saying yes.
Okay.
All right, we got Jeff saying yes.
Hey, Jeff.
Well, thanks for having me here, Jason. I really appreciate it.
Well, I've been telling all the Underground Mastermind members, you know, just all the amazing things you guys have been doing the past year, and I'm extremely excited for you to share with them, you know, how to build these $1,000 mobile campaigns.
Well, thank you, Jason. I really appreciate that because I know you know we had kind of a little bit of a training session as well last week with regarding to your last product, and I know our group loved it. So I'm happy to be here now as well for your group and tell them a little bit about what we've been doing in the mobile space. So looking forward to that, and if everybody is ready, then you want to rock and roll? You want to get right into this?
Yeah, maybe give it, let's start at 3:05, maybe just give it maybe 2 more minutes. I just sent out a last email letting everybody know that we're live, and I know a lot of people do not want to miss this call, so we'll just give it 2 minutes, and then we'll just jump right in.
All right, so let's start with how is everybody doing right in between the holidays? I want to get some energy in this room and get a little pumped and see that how everybody's doing. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever holiday you might be celebrating, not celebrating. Then I hope we could take you nicely into 2013, whether it's Jason or myself as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, let's see. How is let me get a little bit of feedback as well from everyone before we get into this call. Who is currently in the mobile space? Say, give me a yes or give me a no. I want to get a little bit of a background on exactly what people are doing, what people aren't doing. Okay, cool. Couple people saying yes, couple people saying no. All right, great. So it's about, you want to jump right into it, Jason?
Yeah, let's just jump right in. It's 3:05, so I'll just kind of start the introduction. Basically, I'm extremely excited to have everybody on the webinar. We got the SqueezeMobi team here, and they've been doing some really amazing things this past 12 months. They've really exploded their business in the mobile marketplace. And the amazing thing is they've been showing other warriors just like you how to do the same thing. And the testimonials that have been coming in have just been amazing. I mean, it's really something, the people that are taking the training and taking action and how quickly they're making money in the mobile marketplace. And I know we're rolling into 2013, and I just want to tell everybody on the call, you're definitely at the right place at the right time. And let's get started. I've got my notepad here. I'm ready to take some notes too.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Jason. I'm really excited to be here. Let me take this last sip of this coffee before we get right into it. All right, well, I am Enrique Becco from the SqueezeMobi team, and I'm really happy to be here right in between the holidays. It's a great time to start also looking into how we can analyze our business and take it to the next level. What I'm going to be teaching you today is building $999 or $1,000 mobile campaigns from A to Z. We're going to go through together 5 simple steps all the way from lead generation to fulfillment. All right. But before we get into that, the couple things that I want to ask you about is, number one, because I know all of you are serving clients or are looking to serve clients in one way or another. So who here feels like they're missing something when it comes to making money with clients? Give me a yes or no. You know, I'm feeling 100% confident, or I feel like I'm feeling like I'm missing a little bit. So put a quick yes or no. If you've ever been on a session with me, you know that I like to make this very interactive. So I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions, and I need your feedback to get energy from me as well, so I can deliver you some good content. Okay? And yes, this will be recorded. All right. So Johan, is saying, yeah, we could do better. Mark as well, missing a ton of stuff. All right. Mark, take action. All right. Rick is saying no from Sydney, Australia. All right. Internet marketing is hot right now. All right, great. That's what I like to hear. That people are taking actions, and we got it all over the place here. So, what about the experience? Having that experience to take you forward. And it might be a client portfolio, so that you can you could just reference that entire portfolio. It's going to blow that potential client away, get you to close that deal. How about the experience? Do you feel like you're missing that? Or what about the technical setup? Actually being able to fulfill on those services that you promised. Now, there might be something else as well. And the things that we have found is, from the feedback we've received from people we've trained, people we've worked with, is that they need a step-by-step in order to take them from point A to point B, and then point C, point D, exactly step by step. And that is something that I'm going to give to you. So today, what I'm going to teach you is, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to get a client and build a $999 mobile marketing campaign from A to Z. We're going to go through the steps. And I was talking with Jason before he launched his last product, and I wanted to set up something special for his group because we were talking together. So go in here so that I can give you this training. Now, who's ready to rock and roll? Who's ready to get this party started? Give me a big yes so that we can get right into it and start. All right, Rick, I'm loving it. Agenda. Step 1, we're going to go through lead generation. How do you get those leads that are begging for you? Step number 2, the triple scripter. Alright, so let's get something. Let's actually be able to close those leads. Step number 3, here comes the pain. Build that pain so that they can feel and they know you are going to be able to add value. Step number 4, actually crafting that campaign and doing a little bit of the fulfillment, crafting it on the spot. Why? Because you can have templates, and I want every one of you to create these templates as well to make it really easy, streamline this process, and then destroy all objections in step number 5. Because when you get to the end, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I could take that full step forward. No, we want to blow through that. We want to crush all of that and get these business owners to pull out their credit cards, pull out their checkbooks. Why? Because mobile is hot and we are going to add value. Who knows or who's actually ever heard of SqueezeMobi?
or myself, Enrique, who's been on one of my webinars, say yes or no. I want to get a feedback so that I'm either going to breeze through this, or I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me, because I think it's important. Okay, Carol, yeah, Carol. All right. Yeah, so we got a good little split here. We got a good little split here. So, okay. And Mark says, please massage your ego. I'll massage you just a little bit. But for those of you who don't know me, I do want you to get to know the SqueezeMobi community, and I hope you attend a lot of our training sessions. Why? Because what we want to do at SqueezeMobi, we want to build a community for the long term and continue to give you the tools that you need to take your business to the next level. Now, myself, Enrique Becco, let me give you a little bit of a background. I used to work in finance, and has anyone here worked in finance? Because there's a lot of jobs you get, but I was working 100 hours a week, and you want to talk about hell? Waking up and going into your job, and seeing no end at all really sucks, especially when getting out of midnight, that was a great day. That was an awesome day. But I wanted to succeed, and I'm a very driven person. I wanted to succeed. I wanted to then move out of my job, possibly later on, a couple years down the road, start up my own private equity firm, my own investment fund, and boom, one day I'll make it. But then I got a little bit of a wake-up call, and if you've been affected by the economy, it's not always, it hasn't been so rosy in the past few years. Suddenly there was no head count. Hey, you're doing great, you're doing a great job, you're doing awesome, but we're sorry, there's no head count. I was like, whoa, I'm working my ass off here for these jerks tell me basically there's no head count. There's something not right, not unfair going on, and especially at that time. That was one of the most emotionally destructive points in my life. Especially not only just the job, but I had some relationship problems with my girlfriend that I'm no longer with right now as well. Some family issues, and on top of that, a couple other issues. Just everything just piled up on me. But luckily, I could tell you that was one of the best things that could have happened to me. I want to see who here has been affected by the economy, whether it's been with the real estate crash. I know a ton of people that lost over 6 figures with the real estate crash, whether it's with losing your job or anything like that as well. Give me a yes if you were, because it's not easy. And I always had a little bit of an entrepreneurial spirit. So Avi and Avi's my business partner. It's Neil, Avi, and myself at SqueezeMobi. We launched a web design business, but I can tell you, the beginning was tough. Nothing worked. The one good thing that I did learn, though, early on was the technical stuff, and Avi will tell you I am not good with the technical stuff, but that I found it was a lot easier, actually, than I originally thought it would be. And even though it didn't gain traction and we were kind of running in place, it's like that treadmill, right? You're running in place, you have no idea where you're going to be going. That was one important thing that I learned. And who here knows Fiverr? Who here has used Fiverr? Now, who here has actually posted a job on Fiverr? Like, you're the one delivering the work. Okay, I see most people
Most people say no to that one. Now, if you think like your job is bad or whatever you're doing is bad, trust me, doing 3 hours of work, and you don't even do it for $5, for $4, trying to source clients that way, freaking sucks. And I don't, and especially these people are some of the people, and some of the people are the most ungrateful people for $5 that it's ridiculous. And that's the type of stuff we had to go through. I ended up saying, all right, forget this. I'm going back to corporate enslavement. I actually ended up being sent to Europe, which ended up being so bad because I love Europe. But the thing is that I had to figure out how to manage American clients remotely. And right now I work in Europe. I went back a little bit to the States just for the holidays. But otherwise, right now I'm in Europe, still trying to manage clients. But the good thing is not only in the U.S., but we also then teamed up with Neil Bosley, who has about 10 years of web and mobile design experience under his belt. So now that I'm still primarily located in Europe, we had to re-engineer some of the deliverables, but also serve not only U.S. clients, but then spread out to the U.K. Because of Neil. Have some big clients right now, such as Synovus Financial, Genesis Capital, and I've served some bigger clients. But the one thing that was very striking is we would also meet struggling entrepreneurs, and we would help out people along the way as well. Right now, we still try to help out people, but going through, once you go through about like 10,000 customers, it's hard to try to kind of help out everyone individually, and so we charge a little bit more for it now. But we would always meet these struggling entrepreneurs, and the one thing that was really striking is when we let them use our client deliverables, because we didn't mind sharing, but also gave them a little bit of guidance. We were just amazed at how successful they became much faster than us. So when we were then introduced to the Warrior Forum, we started releasing products, created a mobile marketing membership. We have over 350 members and have grossed over $500,000 since April 2012 of this year. Okay, and I don't want to throw those numbers at you to brag or to say, hey, this is why you should listen to me. But I just want to show you what can happen, especially now when we go on these training sessions. And that was one of my favorite things, is when one of Avi's actually, this lady actually ended up hiring Avi to do a Fiverr gig. And we saw her at one of our training sessions. So funny kind of how the tables can turn, which kind of made my day. And she had no idea actually as well that I'm kind of surprised. But I guess people, when they do these, hire someone for a Fiverr gig, they're like, oh, just someone for $5. But hey, you never know who you're talking to. So just want to throw that out there as well. I'm doing some exciting projects as well, initiating mobile. Not only for mobile sites, but also for our mobile direct retail marketing operations in the Philippines, and some exciting stuff. But who here, once again, I want to see, who here has not had a mobile client? Give me either, if you have, give me a yes, or give me a not yet. I want to see. All right. Quite a bit of not yet. Well, let's change that. Let's change that. Who here, come 2013, wants to destroy it in the mobile space? Because let me tell you, there is an amazing amount of opportunity. And I love the interaction that we got going here. All right, Rick, Dale, David, Sarita. All right. let's get this show rolling. Johan, Tom, Andre. All right, stay with me. Carolyn, same thing. I saw you on another one of our training sessions, so stay with me and let's get rocking. Because mobile is extremely hot, and if I have to convince you, then you've probably been sleeping a little bit under a rock, but you know that mobile is hot. But use these statistics as well and convince your clients. Why? Because a lot of your clients have been living under rocks. They don't know that the adoption of mobile is growing faster than the internet. Just a 4x growth from 2010 and 2011 alone. And this is indexed. If those numbers look a little weird on the left, that is because they are indexed, but it is a 4x growth, which is ridiculous compared to how fast the internet was growing. This is that new revolution, and that's great. Why? Because it's still the wild, wild west, just like the internet was in the 90s, which means there's quite a bit of opportunity for us. What about spending, though? All right, all this mobile stuff, but how, as a business owner, do I leverage any of this stuff? Can I use this? Of course. And you could use display advertising, search marketing, email marketing, social media, whatever. But why also, as a local consultant, should you, or should me, myself, why is there an opportunity for me? How do I, or if you're listening, turn this into a six-figure business? Why? Because it's still, even though it's big, we've made some huge strides in mobile. Look at that compound annual growth rate and the amount of market share mobile is going to be taking. The compound annual growth rate for email is just 10%. Search marketing 12, display 20, even social media, which is hot, Facebook, IPO, crazy, 26, but for mobile marketing, 38%, which is amazing. And this is why local businesses need to adopt mobile and integrate it into their marketing platform. Otherwise, they're going to die. All right? And the one sector, industry, we're going to be focusing on today is restaurants. Now, let me ask everybody on here, is mobile important for restaurants? Is mobile important for restaurants? Let me actually, a lot of people are saying yes, absolutely. Big time, yep. You're going to be in for a big shock. Not at all. It's the one industry you shouldn't focus on. Just kidding, just kidding. Of course it is. It's huge. It's vital. This is one of the industries that you need to focus on very, very precisely, and it's essential. Why? Look at this. Check this out. 37% of people would use a mobile device for restaurant research. Now that's huge. That's an enormous part of the traffic. And you could use the Google keyword tool. You could do your own research, and you will find similar numbers that business owners who do not, businesses, especially restaurants who don't have a mobile site, are missing out on tons of traffic. And this is very detrimental for their business. Second thing, important thing. And who wrote those statistics down? Give me a yes. Give me a yes or no, because if you haven't, those are statistics you should be using with restaurants. When you go in, you need to repeat that. And not about 40%, not about 1/3, but 37%. Be precise with your statistics. It's going to build your credibility, and you're going to convince that business owner who might be living under a rock why mobile needs to be integrated into their marketing platform. Now, do people actually research restaurants? Does anyone care? And this is something that really shocked me when I saw this. Why? Because for me, I go in, for my lunch, I'm in and out within 5 minutes. I'm working 80 hours a week, and I'm still working my finance hours. The great thing right now, I don't have to. It's because I schedule things, and I want to get stuff done. I love being, for example, with everyone on here, I love doing these sessions. This is one of the things that drives me and making my business grow, getting clients. It's something completely different from being a corporate rat. It's just ridiculous. But that's me. So I was really surprised. Wow, 17 minutes for dining research, 19 minutes for food and beverage. And maybe this is because when someone pulls out their mobile phone, they start hitting all these non-mobile optimized sites, and it takes like 2 minutes to load, so it takes them so long. But not really. This research is actually real, and these statistics are real. What this means, though, that people actually take the care to select the restaurants, and if that restaurant site is not mobile optimized, they are leaving it because they are looking for a user-friendly experience when they're making their decision. And they're going to be also making their decision on the aesthetics of that site and it being user-friendly, because if the site doesn't grab their attention, the food is probably not going to grab their attention either. All right, we set the stage. We know why mobile is important, and now we also have statistics that we're going to be using with business owners because mobile is important. But let's get right into actually generating some leads, because what is all of this stuff without us having any leads? Okay, now, question, is a business with no website a good lead? Is that a good lead? They don't have any web presence at all. Rick says no. Who else? Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. All right. Sarita. The answer? Maybe. Maybe. It's not always so black and white. And Sarita said there is only one instance where they are a good lead. And that's only if they're brand new with a huge startup budget. Basically, only if they're a brand new business. That's the only time that a business with no web presence can be a good lead. Otherwise, they're a terrible lead. Why? Because they don't get it. And if they don't get it, you're going to have a hard time. You're not going to convince them at all. It's basically like taking your head and going up against the wall and just knocking against that wall with your head, trying to break through. You're not going to get anywhere, and that's what it is. Talking to these business owners with no web presence. I've tried it. I know don't try it. You're going to be wasting your time. The better strategy is focusing on leads that get it but are doing it incorrectly. Who's heard about Groupon here? Let me see. Who's heard about Groupon, and why are these Groupon people bad people? Now, Google comes in, offers Groupon $6 billion. What do they say? They say, no, we're not selling our company. What does that do? That builds a huge amount of media hype. Everyone's like, wow, well, what is this crazy company that just came out of nowhere? I've never even heard about them. Google said $6 billion. They said, hells no. All right, now maybe they got something going on here. But it's the biggest trick in history, especially for local businesses. Why? Because they want their cake. They want to eat it too. But we got something better for them, and we're going to show them. All right, let's get into some math. Let's get into some simple. Who loves math here? I was always a big math dork, so I love math. If you don't, use google.com and use Rick hates it. All right, the scam test. Let's do this. If the business would normally make $40 and the Groupon special is a discount of 40%, how much does the business actually keep? How much? Tell me. All right, let's see. How much do they actually keep? Some people are getting this right. Some people are saying $12. Well, maybe nothing. But we'll get into that into the next slide. The correct answer, with a caveat, as always, is $12. All right, $12. Why? Because 40%, that means the price the customer is actually going to pay is $24, and Groupon keeps 50%, which is $12. That's an expensive as freaking lead, an expensive cut you're paying to Groupon. The business actually only keeps $12, but maybe nothing. Why? Because, once again, what about if the consumer does not even redeem the coupon? They never end up going to the business. Who keeps all the money then? Who keeps all of that money? Going once, going twice, going 3 times, and sold to Groupon. So, correct, Enrique does. I'm going to keep all the money myself. Actually, I have a huge deal with Groupon, and this is ridiculous. So, number 3, what type of customers are these? What type? What type of customers are the ones hanging out on Groupon? They are the ones that you don't want by any means. They're the ones, these are the customers that I tried to source on Fiverr. All right? Now, I'm not saying that Fiverr is not a great resource. It can be sometimes a great resource, but they're the ones for me when Avi and I were hanging out on Fiverr, they're the ones that we got. They're the ones that we sourced. They wanted something for us to spend 4 hours, 5 hours creating a PowerPoint for them that we only got $4 for. Then they would criticize it 2 more times for $5 freaking bucks, and we only got $4 out of that. Those are the same ones. They're the bargain hunters. They're the cheap customers that this business is never going to take through a deeper sales funnel. And what is that sales funnel? Let me tell you a quick story. Back home, right now, haven't seen a bunch of people, and I was talking actually, and this lady. She owns a cosmetic, basically a laser center, where they do different types of laser cosmetic surgeries, you know, like hair removal and stuff like that. And she actually uses Groupon, but the interesting thing, a very cool and an interesting thing was I was like, all right, great, you know, I'm gonna teach her something. Because 99% of the times this is the case, but what she does is she sources these potential customers to come in and get part 1 of this laser surgery. But in order to complete the surgery, you need part 2 and part 3, and it's the same thing, but you need basically 3 treatments. So she takes them, and it's only valid for the first one, so she takes them through that extended sales funnel. And then on top of that, she has a back-end marketing strategy by collecting their emails, collecting their phone numbers, which companies do not do, especially local and small businesses. They do not collect phone numbers, and they do not have a back-end sales funnel strategy, which is why Groupon once again wins. Now, are businesses on Groupon pre-qualified? And if so, why? And we're going to run through a quick exercise real quick, a quick demo in a couple minutes. Why are they pre-qualified? Let's see. Why are businesses on Groupon pre-qualified? Exactly. Let's go into this. Okay? Let's go and see a couple of things. Now, if we go right here, we've been doing quite a bit of work in the Atlanta area. So if we look right here, just pizza, and I already did the search, but let's search for it again. Pizza, Atlanta, Georgia. First thing that comes up, Buckhead Pizza Company. Ooh, this is starting to make me hungry. That's bad. Maybe I'm going to take a 30-minute break. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to have a pizza myself. If we look here, we see that the value of this is $61. And this is some type of pizza making class and wine tasting with appetizers, which is probably pretty expensive for Buckhead Pizza Company to get together. They're offering a 52% discount. So tell me, how much from that Buckhead, if they sell one, how much are they going to keep? Let's do some more math. How much are they going to keep? The price to the customer is $29. Right? You save $32 off of 61. That's $29. 50% goes to Groupon, which is $14.50. 50% goes to the business. That's $14.50. Now, how much are they losing on each one of these leads if they usually sell this for $61? If they usually sell it for $61, how much is this lead costing them? Crazy amounts. $46.50. $46.50. And look, over 250 people have already bought. So let's just go to Google. $46.50, right? And let's just do some math. $46.50 times 250 equals $11,625 they lost by sourcing these 250 leads. Now, pardon my French, but that's a shitload. Imagine if a client gave you a $10,000 budget. What can you do for them? A local business gives you a $10,000 budget. What would you do for them? You would completely revamp the entire marketing platform. All right. So let's go to the website, and if we click here, if we go down here, we go to the company website. And the thing that kills me, if I take this, let me copy and paste this. I go to here in my Mobilizer. Does everyone see my Mobilizer phone? And I look up Buckhead Pizza Company. Does everyone see my Mobilizer phone? Yep. Okay. They don't even have a mobile website. They don't even have a mobile website. Luckily for me, though, that is good. All right. So they don't even have a mobile website. I'm going to get to that in just a couple minutes. But first thing that I'm going to do is let's do a quick summary. Step one, Why is Groupon sucking all this money out of businesses? The business only keeps 50% of the discounted price. The consumer does not even use the coupon. Groupon keeps the money. And on top of that, I didn't even mention this, but the business gets paid on a delayed schedule, which is a huge danger on their operating cash if it's low, and it has sent, if you go look on Google and do, Groupon nightmares or Groupon and cupcakes, there's one famous example of a cupcake shop just disintegrating and going bankrupt because of Groupon. So now that we have all of these leads, I just collected one, you collect 10, that's going to be your homework. Let's now do something with them. Alright, so our triple scripter, what can you choose? Number one, walk-ins. On-the-spot demos are going to give you the best conversions. When you take out your phone, you show them exactly how user-friendly their site is. Then you show them an example of a site you've made yourself and show them how user-friendly, what you could give them, or maybe even a competitor. Boom. That's going to lead to the maximal conversions. Cold calls, though. You can have a wide reach, and what we like to do, and what I recommend for everybody to do on this spot, on this webinar, is we have our own script. This is our SqueezeMobi cold call script. Is that I like to do this shock and awe approach, and this is whether the gatekeeper picks up or anyone. If the gatekeeper picks up, usually because they're so blown away, they're like, let me get my boss. And let's say it's Doug, and I just assume whoever picks up is the business owner. So, hey Doug, this is Enrique from SqueezeMobi, and real quick, I'm going to give you something that is completely free, but it's going to drive a ton of new customers to your business while reducing marketing costs. Now, does this sound interesting? Shall I continue? Jump right in, blow them away, or you could do, hey, hi, Mr. Doug Johnson. This is Rick from SqueezeMobi, and I wanted to tell you why mobile marketing is very important. That's going to get you where? Flatline, hung up. And you're not going to be talking with anyone. But the goal of the cold call, when you do these cold calls, and if you're going to be using the shock and awe approach, and by the way, who on here loves cold calls and walk-ins? Give me a me or give me I hate them. I want to see who loves and who hates them. Rick hates them. All right, great. You hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them. Well, you're going to love our mobile treasure island method that I'm going to get to at the end of this slide. But third thing, emails. They don't provide with high conversions. We have a pretty good script that works, but the thing is, a lot of people just throw these into their spam folder. It just goes there. The thing is, here you want right here to have that phone number towards the end because you want to transition them to the phone at the end, anyways. But the Treasure Island method, and this is our direct mail method. And as I told you, we're working from Europe, and right now it's fine. But we've been in Europe before then, and right now I'm not really doing too much sourcing of offline clients even when I'm back in the States. So what we did, we had to source those clients actually from overseas. So what did we do? We have this Treasure Island method. I'm going to show this, our direct mail template, and what we've done exactly with this. So let me show you, and all you have to do is, right here is the template, and the great thing about this is you just change a couple of things and then export this file right here as a PNG, and then you just throw that in there. So export that and then drop that in there, and right there I just threw that in there. already, and I also have right here all my templates, all my mobile sites that we offer. Actually, these are only some of them, but that we offer at SqueezeMobi. So I just take my site, and I'm just going to copy and paste that in here as well. And boom, now let's say if it's Joe or whoever, I'm just going to change a couple things right here. And, whatever their name of the city is, let's say it's Atlanta. And let's say it's, for pizza places. And boom. Now I just change a couple more things, put in my number, and I can even have someone else send all of these out for me. There's no reason why I have to do it myself. The great thing is you build their pain right there and you personalize it for them. So that they see their site, they see how much it sucks, and then they see your template. And once they see your template, they know what they're going to be getting as well. And obviously, and I highly recommend you do some good template work. Have graphics that they can fall in love with. That's I think maybe one thing that kind of separates us. It's really blowing clients away with stunning graphics. That's one thing that our clients always say about us. All right, so that's the mobile treasure island method. In case you're maybe overseas, you don't know how to do it, or you just want to go that direct mail route and you want to have people calling you and scheduling appointments with them. Now, how do you schedule those appointments? What do you do? Once you get people to calling you or off those walk-ins, off the treasure island method, let's build some pain. And question, another test. What do local business owners and people respond to better? Pain or gain? Pain, baby. They respond much better to pain. How are we going to build that pain for them? Pain, pain, pain. And how are we going to build that pain? It's real easy. All right? And that's why we created, and I'm going to show you exactly right here. What we like to do is, right here, I have our mobile marketing audit presentation, and the mobile audit, and basically take this business owner through all of their weaknesses in their current mobile marketing platform. Why is this powerful? Because it builds that pain. They understand where they're weak and what they're missing out on, what they're losing out on. And let me tell you, that is one of the most important things you could do. Don't tell them about, and yes, at the end, we're going to want to tell them also about the results we're going to get, but it's different than saying, oh, hey, if you do this, you could have this, and you could have this. All right, let me ask you a question. Let's say you're a restaurant owner right now. They're making $30,000 of profit for themselves a month. All right? What's going to make them react more? If they go from 30 to 5,000, or if you offer them the opportunity to go from 30 to 55,000. If you show them how to avoid going from 30 to 5, or if you show them how to go from 30 to 55. And I think everyone has it exactly, 30 to 5. But an even better way is to show them why if they don't go with you, they're going to go from 35. But if they go with you, you'll also then show them how to go all the way to 55. And that's how you get them even better and close them up. So what we do is, and this is really easy because the way we have it set up is if they have it, boom, green check mark, or let's say they have it, then we just delete the slide. and we have the green checkmark slide. Same thing with whether it's email marketing or with landing pages and mobile sites. And this is right here where I like to do a little bit of their side-by-side and just send that to back and put these images in there as well. So not only just for the direct mail templates, but put them in here as well just to build the pain even more. And take them through the audit, auditing them on at least, I think it's about 15 points, and I recommend that you create your own audit that you take them through as well. And then towards the end, this is where the amateurs are separated from the professionals, because the professionals map out exactly what this business owner, and you give this to them. You give them the blueprint of how to revamp their mobile marketing. They could take this, and this consultation is worth $300, and you could charge this as well. Charge $200-300 for these consultations, but at the end, give them that blueprint, that step-by-step. Why? Because they could take this to the web guy, right? They could take this to a web guy. They can their web guy can implement this for them. But by giving them this audit and mapping everything out, who is the authority figure? Who is the expert in this case? Bam, you are. You just establish yourself as that authority figure, and when they have a question, when they want something, they're going to go to you. Their web guy has just been fired. So just a quick recap, auditing their business. Once you get those appointments, audit their business, compare them to the competition. Remember, these business owners are type A personalities. They have huge egos. So you need to hit those correct pain points. And number 3, craft their strategy. Have that value-adding presentation full of content where you build their custom marketing plan and you leave that with them as well. All right, so now we sold them on all this stuff. We pointed out their weaknesses. We came a long way. How are we going to actually create their $999 strategy? And what is this strategy? Now, this is, it's not that difficult. It's actually pretty easy. 3 steps. Number 1, you want to have a flyer ready that you're going to customize. All right, so let's, and I could show you one of ours that we use. We use this one. So, for example, this is our restaurant one that you could even keep this restaurant image in there or throw a pizza image in there. But just boom, change a couple of the text, put Buckhead Pizza on top, boom, put the slogan, and then put a QR code. Okay? We're going to incentivize this QR code, and we're going to link it up to our SMS campaign. Now, how do you just throw in another QR code? That is extremely easy. All you have to do, you go here, we go to qrstuff.com, and let's say we have buckheadpizza.com, and we're going to then redirect them to the mobile version that we're going to create for them. So let's say maybe it's http.m, and boom. Now we have our QR code right here that is going to go to our pizza landing page, and we're going to throw that in the flyer. And we're going to take one of your templates that you have and just change a couple of things. And boom, there's our Buckhead Pizza template. Exact same template. You just want to change just a little bit of the text on the top, and that's it. So we have our mobile site ready. We have our flyer ready that connects to the mobile site, and that can also connect to the landing page, because on the landing page we can then integrate it with SMS, and once again having that preset up to start building that list. Now, let me ask everybody, where is the money? What's the famous saying? The money is where? The money is in the list. Anthony, Thomas, Carol, you guys got it right on. The money is in the list. Now, business owners don't understand this, and they don't understand words like SMS. So when you talk with them, talk about text message marketing. Don't even talk about SMS. All right? But you have to communicate to them that the money is in the list and to focus on building their list, especially if for pizza shops, for example, if you integrate viral capabilities, you can explode their list 10 times, and they then can monetize this list at up to and even more than $5 per person per month on their list if you integrate this with SMS capabilities. How do you do that? Easy. Just some quick tips right now for you on how to do it. And you can do this for every single business owner. Go to Trumpia.com, set up a free trial, go to Google, and get a promo code, and you have 50 free messages. You don't even have to put a credit card down, and boom, you could start creating an SMS list for one of these business owners so that we incentivize our flyer, and when I, as the customer, I scan that QR code, I then opt into that SMS list. I put in my number. I get a SMS text message back. Here's your discount code. You know, free drink 97. Just say this to the waitress or show it to them. Either way, and I get my free drink with my pizza. Now I opted into the list. I like this pizza place, so of course I'm going to opt in because I want their specials. I'm going to keep on going here anyways. And now this business has built a list, and they can drive customers back into their business. Now, does that make sense? I want to make sure everyone is following along. How to craft that strategy. All right, great. How to craft that strategy. Now, step 5, when we get to that last step, what always happens? I'm not ready. Yeah, but what about this? What about that? For example, a business card. Do you need a business card? Not really. But if you do, we got you taken care of. What about a website? Do you need a website? This one's a little questionable. But if you do, we have you taken care of. What if they don't want to, maybe they just heard all about this Facebook IPO. They want to go into social media. They're not ready necessarily for mobile. We got you taken care of so you could destroy all of these. Now, let me ask you, before we go any further, did you enjoy our time here together? All right, Darwin says yes. Rick is giving me a smiley face as well. All right, so if if you enjoyed our time here together, now there's something special that we at SqueezeMobi crafted up just for Jason and you guys here that have come to the webinar. And we created, because there's some things that unfortunately we can't go fully in depth in a 60-minute webinar together, so we crafted up and created a 6-module blueprint training course called the Mobile Consultants Intensive Mobi Blueprint, where we go through 6 different modules. The first thing, going back into how to close these leads and how to source leads that are begging for your business. And this includes Groupon, but there's also a mystery lead source that you can leverage, these pre-qualified, not only Groupon leads, but also this mystery lead source to turn your cold leads into pre-qualified, ready-to-buy leads. And basically anything you offer, any offline services, you went with me through that example, $11,000 plus that they're spending, they're going to already jump at it. Now, second thing, module number 2, the mobile audit auto closes, creating your own audit consultancy, and basically in itself, this can turn into a 6-figure audit consultancy. So going through those digital marketing audits, and especially those mobile audits, and step-by-steps to how you can strategize the 6-figure mobile marketing plans for these businesses, and auditing not only on mobile sites, but also getting into further deeper into QR codes, into text message marketing, and apps as well, so you can start auditing these businesses, which directly leads then into being able to offer mobile sites, which we're going to be covering in Module 3, and step-by-step on how to sell these $595 or plus mobile sites and turning one of the hottest trends into a full-time offline business. Then we already built some of that pain, but what about the actual fulfillment part of it? Now, we went over a little bit of it, but outsourcing that technical part, you should not be doing any of that technical part yourself. You need to be outsourcing it. First time, great. Second time, great. After that, you need to be outsourcing it and going through our internal hiring process as well, where we talk about how you can hire qualified experts for $250 an hour to create amazing quality mobile sites so that you can capitalize on this mobile craze and create your entire mobile site business, but also outsource most of it. What about Module 4? This is where we talk about selling SMS services, but not only just regular SMS services, but viral SMS campaigns. Going through that Trumpia demo and an easy kind of a hand-holding exercise, how you can set up also free accounts for clients, but also incorporating the viral SMS functionality, because this can explode it 10 times, the list building capabilities and how to sell businesses on these list building strategies. So leveraging that power of viral SMS to deliver but get paid recurring. This is where you get into getting paid recurring. Module 5, QR code domination, how to sell QR codes by themselves and incorporate them into brochures and things like that, but also tying it all together. How QR codes can cause SMS lists and also Facebook fan pages to explode. Tying all these aspects together, selling those complete packages, or just creating your own QR code business if that's the way you choose. And then Module 6, pricing negotiations and the $5,000 upsells, just a foot in the door technique. But also there's those 2-3 minutes we could just throw in that silence and a couple little pointers, a couple little sneaky kind of tactics that can make you 3 times as much in just those 2 to 5 minutes, plus going into the upsells and selling those $5,000 complete mobile packages as well. So just with that, there is people that sell these courses, and honestly, if you implement this and get just one client from those 6 modules, just in that's an over $1,000 value. And even if I were to give this to you for $999, because you could get one client and just make this back very, very easily, I would be probably nuts. But we're not even going to give it to you for $999. No, the special webinar price, and we actually sold this for $497 back about 1 or 2 months ago. And even at that price, it was just a crazy deal. But we're not even going to give it to you for that. I think, and some people told me that we're going completely crazy because of this, but it's not even for $497. But the special price just for people on Jason's webinar here is 197. And now, I want to get into a couple other things. What would a good package like this be without any bonuses? And all of those different websites and things like that, well, we're throwing in this landing page pack. Now, what's the good thing about this landing page pack? You could hit these massive traffic niches, all right, gyms, hair salons, and integrate these landing pages with SMS functionality, email functionality, with step-by-step tutorials as well. Bonus number 2, the 1K niches landing page pack, dentists, plumbers, lawyers as well, incorporating as well that SMS email functionality. Bonus number 3, we're going into the special occasion niches landing pages with our famous Joe's Famous Pizza, and on top of that, our auto mechanic and dog groomers. But not only that, but we created a special done-for-you marketing pack where we're going to throw in not only all of that stuff, but on top of that, we're going to throw in all of those five flyers that you can easily customize, throw in those QR codes, connect them with an SMS landing page or just a full-blown site, and have them already pre-customized for these special niches. Plus, on top of that, having a business card as well. And all you got to do, just change a couple things, boom, you have your business card. What about that direct mail template? You have that as well. You could do your mobile Treasure Island approach, the audit as well. Get that audit so you have that entire presentation, and you could take your potential clients through these audits, and a really cool link that we're going to be giving you to this Google Mobile Playbook that you're definitely going to be able to use, and you could build the case for business owners very easily with that. But what about the social media? Now, that was one of the objections. What about if your client wants to expand to social media? Then, boom, we created on top of that another bonus, which is the massive traffic Facebook package. And this massive traffic Facebook package, not only your hair salons, you don't only get that, but on top of that, you get the fitness Facebook cover image, and you get the pizza Facebook cover image on top of that. But we wanted to also do it for the high cost lead niches as well for you. So you get the lawyers, you get the dentists, and on top of that, you get the plumbers. And we wanted to even blow it away even more with the special occasion niches. So we threw in these niches as well. With your dog groomers, don't like the color? Just change it. Real simple. Don't like the color of that? What about the wedding planners? You get that in the package as well on top of the auto mechanics. Now, in order to blow it away even more, we wanted to throw in the full-blown site template. So you don't not only get the landing pages. The landing pages are just one page where you can collect SMS numbers, you can collect email addresses, but we wanted to throw in as well another bonus, number 8, of the full-blown site. So you get the actual template for the entire full-blown site for the hair salon niche, as well as the wedding planner niche, as well as the gym niche, as well as all of the 1K niches as well. And on top of that, the special occasion niches. And if that's not enough, then we're also giving you our done-for-you SqueezeMobi Insta Portfolio websites that you can FTP real easily this website up to your server, have it up and running, and boom, you're a professional consultant within a couple of minutes. Plus, it is mobile optimized, so you can basically demo your portfolio anywhere, anytime, and integrated with PayPal as well. So you don't even have to go out, and you can start selling these sites directly via your Done For You website. All right. Now, all of that is, and to who does this sound exciting? Does this sound exciting? Because you not only get the blueprint, which in itself, even if you don't get in on the bonuses, that's okay. But just the mobile consulting blueprint in itself takes you through these 6 different modules, and each one in itself can create a 6-figure business for you, plus the first set of bonuses, which are the 9 niche landing page packs. On top of that, the Done For You SqueezeMobi marketing pack, the 9 niche Facebook packs, and the 9 niche full-blown site packs, plus the SqueezeMobi Done For You website. Now, we're only going to be limiting this for 20 bonuses, but if you took each one of these, and we normally sell these landing pages for $297, full-blown sites between $595 and $1,000, and you just get one client out of this, boom, everything is paid for in itself. And we did a special for $197 for Jason, but because of the holidays, we wanted to give you an even a little better of a price. So we're doing a holiday special for $177, or you could get started not only for $177, but just for $97 and just pay the rest later. 7 days, $97, 7 days apart, pay the $97 later for the holiday special. But I want to say the bonuses are only for the first 20 people that sign up. But even if you don't get in on the bonuses, it's okay. That's fine. Because even just without that, you're going to have the entire blueprint that you can use, and you can then go on to monetize it. Now, let's see. If you need some proof that, and if this is not enough, you need a little bit of proof that, I don't know, maybe, how would I know? I don't really know the SqueezeMobi guys. Do their courses really get results? You know, is this a bunch of hype? Let me tell you about Steve. Steve never heard of SqueezeMobi, and he got on one of our webinars with actually Barry and Roger, and we were just demoing those, just the mobile sites, nothing else, just the mobile sites, and all he did was take a screenshot and he sent it to 2 potential clients right on that webinar. And even before the webinar was over, he put in the question box. He said, hey guys, I just sold two mobile websites. Now, this is in Thailand. This wasn't even anywhere in the US and in Europe. This was in Thailand. And he had to go a little bit lower, but he sold each one for $250, made $500 by the end of that webinar. And boom, he had 2 sales. So just if you need some proof that our stuff actually works. What about Jason? Jason sold 1 website for $850 plus 2 more pending. 4 very interested. I'm not going to bore you with this stuff. I could have 200, 300 slides easily of proof. David, I closed the sale today. Now, just want to let you know, and this is something we stand behind because I've heard of people not necessarily like really honoring their money back guarantees, and I just want to let you know that if our stuff that we give you, I want to give you a personal guarantee that this course is going to let you crush mobile. And if you give it a fair shot and you're not 101% satisfied, I want you to get every single penny back. And I'm not going to give you just 30 days. I'm going to give you 31 days. So if this is not this for any reason, you give it a little bit of a shot, it's not working, okay, great. For any reason, I don't know why, but if it's not working for you, then we're going to give you all of your money back as well. So what you want to do, what you need to do is right now go to SqueezeMobi.com/Jason Blueprint. Waldo's asking, and let me see who's in. Let's see who's in, because I want to make sure that everyone gets their bonus if you're in and if you were within the first 20. Waldo says he's in, and yes, as of now, I'm going to be checking. All right, Carol's in as well, and I see a couple other people that are in. All right, and a couple other people are processing, and they're not able to put it in there. All right, great. So far, we are still within the limit, so you are getting your bonus. Now, let me show you. Let me give you one more thing. We have the exclusive VIP Mastermind Club, because it's like with a boot camp or anything similar, you want to be with people that are very like-minded. You don't want to be messing around with people that don't have the same goals, that are just going to distract you, take you out of focus. You want people that are extremely like-minded. So what we did is we created an exclusive VIP Mastermind Club. This is for everyone who gets in. Even if you don't get in and you're not in the top 20, that's okay. You're going to get into the Mastermind Club so that you can network with like-minded people as well, because we find that that's very, very important for anyone that is working on a similar goal, is to be networking with like-minded people. So you get a chance to go into our exclusive VIP Mastermind Club. So right now, go to SqueezeMobi.com/Jason Blueprint, and let me just show you exactly what you have to do in order to do this. So if we go here, and I'll just open up the web browser, and we go to SqueezeMobi.com/Jason Blueprint. As you can see right here, you have your 2 payment options. Okay? And one of them is the $177, or you can get the $97 one. All right, so pick whichever one you want. Congratulations, ML. Glad to have you on board. And just fill out your information right here, agree to the terms and conditions, and boom. Great. You are in. And all you have to do after that, if we look right here, I want to just make sure that everyone gets everything, and you get also set up and started. So what you will do, you will receive an email which is going to require a response, but that's only if you blocked it via a VPN or something like that. Otherwise, we turn confirmed opt-in off so that you can receive follow-up communications as well. And you're going to get 2 emails. One of them is going to be right here with your login information, with your username and password. So make sure you click on that, and you're able to get in. And then also our introductory email so that you can get in to the Mobi Blueprint. All right, so go in and grab it at SqueezeMobi.com/Jason Blueprint. And what I'm going to see is I'm going to open up the floor for any questions that anyone has. Hey, Jason, are you still there?
Hey, yeah, I am here.
All right, so I see already a couple people are in on this. So let's see if there's anyone that has any questions at all. So let's see what other people are saying.
Yeah, I'm just totally blown away. I mean, you added many more bonuses since the last time we spoke.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do something really special for your group, because I know we did kind of a training session together as well, and honestly, I mean, even if we threw this up for like 1K, and I have seen people doing this, and that were providing a lot less value, but wanted to give you something good, So
Yeah, well, the
hope you
neat
like the
thing is,
package. Yeah?
yeah, I mean, I love the package. I mean, you just really just tons of value here. I mean, the really cool thing is, they can just take one of the bonuses and double their investment back. So there's a lot of product here that they can make a lot of money with. Moving forward into 2013, mobile is here to stay. I mean, it's growing very fast, and it definitely needs to be part of your strategy. And what you're giving everybody here on the call is a complete blueprint from A to Z, from finding the clients, and not just any client, but the clients that have their hands up, the clients that need help. I mean, they're out there spending money and losing money, and they need somebody to show them what they need to do. Stop wasting money and what they need to do with their money. So you're showing them how to find the right clients. You're giving them the products to offer the clients. I mean, it's just complete A through Z. I mean, it's an entire business in a box here.
And I mean, that's kind of the strategy that because, I've been also, back when I was learning, I've been through a lot of courses, and a lot of them are very theoretical, and I always hated that. So I wanted to always create, when I started going on the other side and started to help people, I wanted to help them kind of step by step and not really leave any stones unturned. So that's kind of and not only with that, but also with all of the tools on top of that. So that's why we're giving the templates away, and as well as the Facebook packages on top of that. So
and the awesome thing is this stuff's proven. I mean, it's not like it was just thrown together last night. I mean, this is proven. And another good thing that people may not realize, these are actually proven hot niches. So, the templates that you're providing and all the material, you've already went through all the different niches. I mean, you've already weaved out the ones to kind of stay away from, and now you're here with the money-making niches, the right ones to target. So it's really everything's just being handed over on a silver platter. I mean, I'm not sure what else more someone would want, than a complete blueprint with all the tools, with all the training, where they can literally buy this and then instantly be up and running a complete mobile consultant business. I mean, it's just, it's amazing. It's great.
thank you, and I'm happy that you invited us here as well, Jason. I really appreciate that. That means a lot because I know you're working on really good stuff, and you always kind of provide value to your group. So I was hoping to do the same and give you some good stuff that people can use as well. And so ML is asking, so what is the best place to start off with the tutorials, then go into the mastermind stuff? ML, what I would do is first go into the modules, okay? So go into the mastermind stuff and watch at least the first 2 modules, and then go into the technical tutorials. And I don't know if that's another thing that I mentioned, but we also include all the technical tutorials so you can have everything up and running very easily. All right, ML. So go look at some of the actual blueprint modules, and then go into the tutorials right after that. And let's see. And I think I think we're going to probably wrap it up in a little bit, and let people kind of get back into their Christmas and New Year's celebrations as well. Now, Andre says, okay, Andre, great question. Andre asks, how do you get the graphic example to the client to show what their site could look like? Andre, in all of the download files, there are actually mock images of the different templates in iPhones. Another thing you could do for different sites, do you have Mobilizer? If you don't, let me show you real quick how you can work around this. All right. So what you have to do, it's really simple. You just go here and go to springbox.com/Mobilizer, and you download Mobilizer. and then when you have it up and running, all you have to do is, for example, this iPhone right here, I just put in the site up here, and it displays it in this phone, and I just right-click on it and export PNG, and that's it, and boom, I have the images now on my desktop. All right? All right, so let's see, Jason. Cool. All right, so I think we're gonna be wrapping it up. If there's anyone else on the call, we will. Yep. Then you can email it to the potential client, Andre. We're gonna be wrapping it up, Jason. If that's cool with you, unless there's anything else that you wanted to kind of add.
Yeah, that's cool with me. I just want to thank you for taking the time to do this webinar with my group. I know you provided a lot of value here. I learned some stuff too and took some notes. And I also want to thank everybody that attended. We know their time's valuable, and hopefully they really enjoyed this. Are there 20 bonuses? No, we still have some bonuses available. France
Yep.
Young. Okay, so there is still some bonuses available. I do want to thank everybody again for joining the call. We will post a replay. Some people came in late, so you can watch the replay a little later. I think that'll be up tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy your day, and hope everyone has a good New Year's.
All right, so thanks a lot. I really appreciate you inviting me here, and I look forward to doing some stuff in the new year as well. All right.
Take care.
All right, Jason. Take care.